Can we turn him up just a little bit?
Here and help you guys prepare for graduation. Exciting stuff, right? Well, guys, we do have some fun stuff to talk about and also some important things to cover because I want to make sure you guys have everything you need to celebrate senior year, announce your graduation properly, and most importantly, have everything you need to be prepared to walk at graduation this spring. So guys, everybody get a packet of information on the way in? Yeah. All right. Off to a good start. Thank you. If you did not pick up one of those, make sure you grab one before you leave. Seniors, I know some people may not be here this morning. This is just an informational meeting to get you guys this information before we return for your actual order day. So there's a number of things in that packet of information, and we want you to have time to take this home and hopefully go over this with mom or your folks at home, because seniors, I know y'all are excited about graduation and all these fun things that come along with this milestone, but I can promise you your parents want to be involved in this and they're proud of you, and this is something to celebrate together. So we want to make sure you have time to go over this with your folks, and they can decide what all they want to order and what you need and what you guys want to order, and y'all can have that discussion before we return next Tuesday. That's going to be a week from today. Next week, that's your actual order day. So this is just to get you the information this morning so you guys are prepared when we come back and you'll be able to place your orders. A lot of things you're actually going to get next week. A lot of the fun stuff, hoodies, t-shirts, souvenir tassels, that kind of stuff you can actually purchase and pick up on Tuesday when we return. But that will also be the date to go ahead and get your caps and gowns ordered, your graduation announcements, and a lot of these things that we need to prepare for this spring. I know it may sound early in the year to be talking about graduation, but guys, this is probably going to be the fastest year of your life so far. And guys, if you think about the logistics of graduations nationwide, everybody graduates in the same short couple of weeks in the spring. So those of you that take care of this here in the fall, it makes it much easier to get everything delivered on time. Make sure you guys have everything you need in plenty of time for graduation. And most importantly, seniors, by ordering together and ordering as a class here in the fall, you get the best prices of the year. We're able to manufacture everything together, ship it together, and deliver it here together at school. Makes it nice and easy, but for whatever reason, there's always a handful of students that wait until the springtime to place their orders. And guys, some things may not be available in the spring, and things can get more expensive in the springtime if you're having to order your stuff just by yourself. You're not going to get that group discount, and you may have to pay extra shipping and things like that. So I don't want you to be put in that position. So just going to show you this morning kind of what you have to have for graduation, some things you may need, some things that mom may be interested in, and some of the fun stuff that you guys can pick up next week. Sound good? All right. Seniors, in that packet of information, of course, there's a catalog of all the products. There's an order form that we customized for each school. So you'll see the order form in there just for Carolina Forest. It'll have 3 different graduation announcement and apparel packages on the front. That's right. So you'll see 3 different announcement or apparel packages on the front. Those just kind of make it easy to order everything you're going to need to send out your graduation announcements or invitations. And those also contain the most popular apparel products, and you have some choices in there too. But that makes it easy to place your orders, because you guys may not know exactly what all you need to have a completed announcement. So guys, announcements are an important part of this milestone. They may be more important to mom than they are to you right now, but y'all have a really nice steel engraved foil announcement. I actually had just enough left over from last year's class to put a sample in each of your packets. Guys, we usually sell out of those, so we do 1 run of those for each school across the country. So you definitely want to get yours ordered here in the fall with the class to make sure you have plenty of those announcements or invitations to send out this spring. Seniors, y'all probably already have neighbors, family, friends, relatives that are expecting to receive an announcement or invitation of your graduation. And when you send these out in the spring, what do people usually do in return? Send you money in a lot of cases, yes. That's not what they're all about, but that is a nice bonus that comes along with this milestone of graduation. So talk with your folks and go ahead and start thinking about how many of those you're going to need. Because again, guys, we do one run of those. If you order them now in the fall with the group, this is the lowest prices of the year. We do order some extras, and we have those available on a first-come, first-served basis in the spring, but they are a little more expensive. So make sure you order plenty of those, and you have everything you need to make a completed announcement. So seniors, again, if you order in one of those packages are going to come with your custom announcement for Carolina Forest. It has the school seal on the outside, the graduation year. On the inside, it has the date, time, and place of graduation. And then you customize it or personalize it for you with your name cards, your return address labels, envelope seals, all those little things to make a fridge-worthy announcement. Seniors, you'll also see in that packet some photo card options. And these are not necessarily a replacement of the traditional announcement, but if you want to use something in concert with your traditional announcements to tell family and friends what your plans are for next year, if you're heading to Clemson to study engineering, or USC to study business, or you're heading into the military, you can include your senior pictures and kind of your plans for next year, or you can use those as like a grad party invitation if you wanted to send those to some of those people that you're sending your announcements out to. Does that make sense? All right. So those packages include everything you need to have a completed announcement and take care of that. But they also have a lot of the fun stuff in there too. So I know y'all are probably more interested in that kind of stuff. Just to show you some of these things. Seniors, we try to deliver the most popular products on order day. So you get these early. So most of the things that you see on that order form, if it's in red, that means it's an item that's delivered on Tuesday when you place your order. But there are some of those items that are in blue. If it's in blue ink, that means it ships from our plant. It's a drop shipped item. All the custom items like caps and gowns and graduation announcements and those things that have to be printed, those are in black ink. All that stuff is delivered here in the spring. So things like the quarter zip pullovers, there's a men's and women's, the t-shirt 2-packs, the premium performance wear, all those things that you see that are in red ink on that form, you should receive that on Tuesday when you place your order if you chose those items. Are we on the same page? There are, again, a few items that have been popular this year. The quarter zip Sherpa jackets, those are in blue ink. Those ship from our plant straight to your house. So you would receive those in the next few weeks, probably just before the holidays, before the Christmas holidays. So just keep that in mind so you understand what you're going to receive next week and what you need to be on the lookout for if it's being shipped to your house. But the performance apparel has been the most popular stuff this year by far. Tackle twill on the front, really nice stuff. So y'all make your choices of, if you order in one of those packages, make the choices of which items you want. If you want to order any of these things individually, you can do that on the back side of that order form as well. There's all kinds of stuff. Shorts, backpacks we'll have here on Tuesday, beanies, all kinds of fun stuff. We don't need to go through everything. You guys will have an opportunity. You guys will have an opportunity to look through this when you get home. But seniors, while most of this stuff is for you guys to celebrate being seniors and being a part of the class of 2020, there are some things in here that your mom may want, grandparents may want. So tassel frames and diploma frames, memory books, that kind of thing. So again, make sure you and your folks have an opportunity to look through this and figure out what all you want to order before next week. So guys, that's the information on the front side of that order form. And we'll go through the back side of the order form here in a moment with your caps and gowns and stuff. But I wanted to mention there's another catalog in that packet on class jewelry. There is some class jewelry in your senior catalog that starts at $29, so definitely some affordable things in there. But if you have not ordered a class ring or one of the class jewelry items, or you want to add something, now's a great time to do it. As seniors, we expedite those orders. So if you wanted to design something new, we have the new class bands just came out. They've been really popular, especially with seniors. And we expedite those. We can turn those around in about 2.5, 3 weeks. So seniors, if you want to place your order for rings or any of those class jewelry items, you can just order them online if you want to. You just need to use a credit or debit card. But if you need to get sized, you can do that with us on Tuesday, and you can place your order here at school with just a deposit. And I'll talk more about the deposit here in a little bit. But use the ring designer. It's at jostens.com. It's nice and easy to get those designed. You can print that order form out. It's going to tell you exactly how much it's going to cost, and you bring that in next week. Now, seniors, there are a couple things that are required for you guys to be able to walk at graduation. And this is between you guys and me and Jostens. No one here at school is going to order your caps and gowns for you. So this is something that we got to take care of and make sure that you have prepared so that we have it for you here in the spring. So at Carolina Forest, y'all's cap and gown unit is just the cap, gown, tassel, and diploma cover. It's $39. So if you're looking at the back side of that order form, you'll see package D. That is the basics. It's $39. There's package A, B, and C as well that include some other fun items and stuff that you can order. This is just a sample one up here. Every school is different, but so y'all's basic package is $39. It's the cap, gown, tassel, and diploma cover. And you can order that on Tuesday, whether you have any money with you or not. Does everybody hear me on that? You can order your cap and gown next week, even if you don't have any money for it yet. Kind of the national rule with Jostens is they require a $60 deposit. That goes towards whatever your total order amount is. Your total order amount may not come to $60. If you want to go ahead and pay for it next week, great. But if you're ordering anything other than a cap and gown, anything in addition to a cap and gown, any of the cap and gown packages or the graduation announcement packages, we ask that you bring at least a $60 deposit. If you want to pay for everything in full, great. But I'll kind of remind you again about how that works with the payments. But I don't want you to panic about paying for everything next week. You can go ahead and order at least your required stuff without having any money next week. But what we do need from you to at least order your cap and gown is your height and weight. Right there where that black star is, you'll see the 2 lines there. We need your height and weight so that your cap and gown is going to fit you. Seniors, I have a number of order forms that have been turned in this year that the front side's filled out. Some of them are paid in full, cash. There's no phone number and no height and weight. It's hard for me to get a cap and gown for them. I have a few other orders that have a height and weight on the back, paid in full and cash, no name, nothing on the front. So please make sure you fill this out fully, so if we have any questions, we can get a hold of you to make sure that we've got your order here for you in the springtime. We don't want you to look like this cat at graduation. So put your approximate height on there, feet and inches. I had a guy that was 6'2". He put the 2 in the feet part and the 6 in the inches part. That's not going to work. So just pay attention, fill this out, make sure it's legible, so that we don't have any mishaps in the spring. But seniors, I will be here at your graduation if you rip your gown getting out of the car or something weird, you lose your tassel. But the goal is to have everybody in their outfits well before graduation. Make sure you guys look good. Seniors, I know in reality a lot of you are just going to take this home and throw it on the counter. Things to remember to tell Mom. Mom, I need that order form filled out. I need $60 for Tuesday. That'll get you covered no matter what you're ordering. Seniors, if you forget about this or you don't have your $60 yet, next week at least come grab an extra order form, fill it out with us, and get that cap and gown ordered so that you get everything ordered at the base price. I don't want you to wait until the springtime and pay more for it, okay? We on the same page? So in most cases, bring $60 or pay for your order in full if you can. But don't panic. I know next week's only 7 days away. So don't think that you have to pay for everything in full. But we will send you guys bills or invoices throughout the school year. Whatever you've ordered, it'll show you what you've paid, it'll show you what you owe, and you can make payments online, you can mail them in. Basically, the final payments will be due when we deliver or hand out the caps and gowns here at school in the springtime, usually right around spring break. So guys, as far as payments, you can bring that order form back with just credit card information filled out on it. You can bring a $60 check, you can bring a money order, cash, whatever you want. If you want to pay more than $60, great. But we will send you invoices. Again, you can make payments however you like up until the springtime when we deliver everything. Guys, I appreciate your attention. Thank you, seniors. Have a great senior year. Congratulations, class of 2020.